Hi everyone. I hope all of you are doing good and you are able to use Stocks AI to the fullest of its potential. We are launching newer and newer features, newer and newer updates every few days. Scores will get updated, new baskets will get added, and a lot of new, really interesting features are supposed to come in the upcoming days. Now, while we keep updating Stocks AI, I also wanted to share a couple of new interesting ways in which Stocks AI, or maybe in general, AI tools can be used to create great returns in our trading and investing journey. Today, I'm very excited to share a very specific swing trading strategy. Now, this swing trading strategy is not basically a regular trading strategy. This is basically related to the earning result. So, whenever a stock is supposed to give earning result, of course, there's a lot of excitement in the entire market, whether there's going to be it's going to match the expectation or it's going to beat the expectations. So what I have noticed in a lot of growth stocks, very high growth stocks, is whenever a high growth stock will beat the expectations, which they usually do. So whenever they give a positive surprise, if the company was supposed to grow 8-10% and the company has grown more than that, then there will be a lot of um, great movement, big movement in the stock market on that particular day, or maybe close to the resign date. So today, I would want to use Stocks AI along with Perplexity Finance AI, which is a very interesting tool. I've shared another video previously related to Perplexity Finance. So we'll use both these tools to create or maybe backtest a strategy where we take a result just a couple of days back or before the earning result, and we take an exit after the earning result has been declared. All right. This I was really interested to do this because I recently made amazing many returns in a trade that I took on TD Power Systems, and this was back tested with strategy. I back tested a couple of days back, and this was related to the earning result. So you can see TD Power System had the earning declaration today, and I was very excited because any which way this stock was a high growth stock as ever, as it was identified by both Peter Lynch and Rakesh Jhunjhunwala in Stocks AI, and it was in bullish trend, and there was a result that was there today. So I had taken an entry here, and then it has given me amazing returns. That has in today itself it has grown from what 670 680 to around 760, which is around 15% results in it. 15% returns it is given. Now you can see that whenever the earnings have been declared, there have been some positive movement, right? So if you keep going back, there have been some positive movement. So I wanted to backtest this strategy. So if you take, let's say, a trade just before the earning result, what kind of returns can you make? Now, this backtesting is not possible in trading view because you can't actually create a strategy linked with any specific date. So that is why I wanted to backtest this on Perplexity Finance. Now, what I've done is, if you go to Perplexity and if you try to open, let's say, TD Power Systems, so Perplexity have done a very good job in collating all the data from different sources. It has all the technical data and the financials also. So you can see the historical data here of last 5 years. You can see the daily UHNC of last 5 years. So that is available with TD Power Systems, and the financials are also available. All the earning results are available with them. Right. So what we need to do is we need to write a prompt which can ask Perplexity Finance to create or do the back testing of the entire strategy on TD Power Systems. Now, what I do is before actually writing a prompt, let me actually walk you through the steps that you need to follow and give you a basis of the strategy. So the strategy is very simple. First, we need to identify high growth stocks. The basis of the strategy is if you identify high growth stocks, they will actually give you positive surprise during earning results very, very often, right? So, and these positive surprises lead to positive returns very close to the result date. So just before the result date, either in anticipation, because these are high growth stocks, the anticipation sometimes they will grow 10-15%. And because of that anticipation also, even before the earning result, the stocks tend to move, this price will tend to move like 5-6%. And just after the result has been announced. So just after the result, if it is a positive surprise, the movement is on the positive side, right? So in our strategy, what we have decided is we take entry 3 days before the result. So let's say the result is supposed to come on 5th of November. I will take entry 3 trading days before, and I will take exit 3 trading days after the result date, right? So the steps you need to follow is, first you need to identify high growth stocks. Remember, this is only and only to be backtested on high growth stocks, because if the stock is not growing its earnings at a very, very healthy rate, it might come up with a bad result. There are chances it might come up with a bad result, and the bad result actually might lead to a negative surprise also, or it might lead to the stock tanking, right? So just to increase the probability of success here, we will pick up high growth stocks. And how do you pick up high growth stocks? You go to stocks.ai and you see the top stocks which are rated top by Mr. Peter Lynch and by Mr. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala. So you can do that through stocks.ai. Every one of you has that subscription, right? Let's come back to this. So pick up high growth stocks using stocks.ai, Peter Lynch or Rakesh Jhunjhunwala model. Check their earning result date of Q2. So you can do this by either directly going to Google or directly going to Perplexity and asking which one they're going to, let's say, release their earnings result in the upcoming days. Or maybe I can also share this entire sheet of upcoming quarterly results with you. And then you have to create a backtested report using Perplexity. So I'm assuming that what we can do is we can pick up the stocks from Stocks AI and you can see the results. I'm going to spend most of the time here in this video on the backtesting, right? So let's go to Perplexity now. Now we'll have to pick up the Perplexity research, deep research functionality that is there, and then we have to write this prompt. Now I've written a prompt and we just going to copy this. So you can see the prompt I've copy pasted here. So it says that backtest strategy where entry was taken 3 days. I'm going to highlight this so you can focus on this on the screen. So backtest strategy where entry was taken 3 days on days close before quarterly earning results in TD Power Systems Limited, listed on NSE, and exit was taken 3 days after the result on days close. Present the trades taken from last 5 years and overall result in a tabular format. And take daily efficiency data on last 5 years available in Perplexity, so that it should not ask you the data. It already has the data. It should utilize it, right? So we are going to send this to Perplexity Finance in the deep research mode. Remember, the deep research mode you can enable from there. All right, it's the second feature available. All right. Now it takes like 4 to 5 minutes, but what I have done is I've already created this report of this backtested report. So I'm just going to open this in front of you. Where is TD Power? This is TD Power. So I asked the same question to Perplexity almost an hour back, and then I presented me the data like this. So in total, in the last 5 years, including the result today, it has taken 21 trades. So last 5 years will be every year there are 4 quarters. So last 5 years will be 20 quarters plus the quarter that it is. The quarterly result that has been announced today has also been considered. So 21 trades have been taken. And out of this, 19 have been winning trades. So in 90, the profit has been there. And the average return per trade, look at this, the average return per trade. And you keep in mind that this is only within, let's say, the 5-6 trading days period. So you take an entry 3 days before the result date, you take an exit 3 days after the result date. So, and it gives you 6% return, right? So amazing, 6.74% return per trade in a 6 days period is amazing, right? So, and you can see the trade log is also given. In 19 out of the 21 trades, a positive return has been made. You can see the returns history also. So from 10 November 2020 to 5th November 2020 to 13 November 2020 in 8 days, 8% returns. 3rd Feb 2021 to 11th Feb 2021, 5% returns. And similarly, you can keep going down. 2 of the trades were loss making, and the loss was also not that high. It was only minus 1.56 and minus 1%, right? So, and you can see the performance as per year wise and quarter wise has also been given. Specifically, what is of importance to us is the Q2 results performance, right? So Q2, as in because the upcoming result season in the next 10, 15 days, 20 days, a lot of companies have to announce the Q2 results. So specifically, if you see in the last 5 years, what has been the performance specifically of trades taken around the Q2 result date, the Q2 earning result date, so 3 days before Q2 result, 3 days after the Q2 results exit. So TD Power Systems has given 100% return, right? So which means that all the trades taken around Q2 result have always been positive, have always been winning, right? So you can go through this report. I can share these reports also with you. What I've done is I've created a list of 10 high growth stocks which were identified by stocks.ai. It was not identified by me. And these are, of course, I have reviewed them manually. So these are good companies. What I've done is I've tried to collate a result of their back-tested data. So you can see TD Power Systems is where I actually took the trade and it has given me amazing returns. The average returns per trade has been 6.7%. See this. Indra Medical, Indraprasth Medical Company, which is Indra Medco, has their result date tomorrow. And the expected returns from the last 5 years or the last 2 years specifically has been, all have been winning, and the average return per trade has been 6.2%. That is amazing. Look at this, Bharti Airtel. Bharti Airtel in the last 5 years, if I just highlight this, is amazing. 19 out of 19 trades have been successful. 19 trades were taken in the last 5 years, which is around the earning result. All Q2 result trades have also been positive, and in fact, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, all trades have been positive. If you take like 3 days before the result, 3 days after the result, you take an exit. And the average return per trade has been 13.5%. That is amazing, everything. That is fantastic, right? You can look at Shriram Pistons also, that has given good returns. Orient Pro, which is one of the sunrise, it's in the sunrise sector, that has also given good returns. So I would recommend you to, let's say, do this kind of analysis for other stocks also. Identify high growth stocks in stocks.ai. Check whether the result is supposed to come in the upcoming days, and maybe you can do the back testing using Perplexity Finance. And you can look at the back tested results. If you are confident, take the trade and then enjoy the returns. I will be sharing a couple of reports also with you. For example, for Airtel, we see that the average returns have been 13.45%, right? So I'll be sharing this report. Titan also I can share. Epoxy Titan, they're presented in the book chart. If I just zoom in more, this has been this performance from the last 5 years, right? So trade taken around Q2 of FY21 was positive. Trade taken around Q2 of FY22 was positive. Trade taken around Q2 of FY23 was negative. Q2 of FY24 was positive. Q2 of FY25 was positive. So 4 out of 5 in Q2 were positive. Of course, Q2 of FY26 will actually is still pending, and maybe we can enjoy the returns here, right? So similarly, you can create for Apple. You can create for Kaplan Point. I'll be sharing a couple of reports with these reports with you. I'll be sharing this table. I'll be sharing this prompt also that I have used, and maybe you can try to do the same for different kind of stocks. Thank you so much, and I hope you are having a good time using stocks.ai. Any kind of feedback, queries, or doubts that you have, please reach out to me on my WhatsApp DM, or maybe you can write to me over my email ID also. I'm available at ag@stocks.ai, and you can write to me over there. Thank you so much. Please take care.